Howdy folks, and welcome to another Bluey video. Season 3 might technically be over, and the sign and surprise might be well behind us, but there's still a couple episodes of Bluey, Season 3, and otherwise that I still have yet to see. At least for the Season 3 stuff I looked, and it looks like there's enough material for 3 more videos, including this one, so this one and 2 more. So I'm excited to finally be able to see. I've seen every episode of Bluey for the first time ever, I guess, because I guess technically there's still the Banned in America episodes that I still haven't seen and never did see, so it'd be nice to complete this one, at least on my end, not here on YouTube. But yeah, a couple things have happened since I recorded my last one. I finally got a Bluey shirt with my man Bandit. I got a comment in my last video of somebody calling me the Bandit of YouTube, which, like, honestly, no one's ever said anything that nice to me in my whole life. But additionally, on the plushie shelf back here, well, and a Bluey Sleepy Time book, but if you can see, I have a Bluey and a Bandit plushie back there to join Sonic, Gengar, Cactuar, and the other plushies that are on the shelf back there. So, yeah, you know, I've decked out my shelf a little bit to be a little more Bluey-esque. But hey, just as always, thank y'all for the insane support on these Bluey videos. The Mother's Day video did well. The sign was amazing. The Ghost Basket and Surprise did well. All the Bluey videos do really, really well. This is easily the most popular thing that I do here on YouTube. So just, hey, thank you for that. I guess if you people think of reactors of having like a signature show or something, I guess technically this one might be mine. Maybe I am the Bandit of YouTube. But enough dilly-dallying around. What are we watching today? Well, like the usual format has been for these Season 3 videos, we're going to watch 2 new episodes and 1 revisit of a classic episode that I love, and I'm so excited for it. The episode that we're revisiting today is Calypso. I have put Calypso in, I think, every poll that I've put in my community tab, and it's never won. I've been rooting for it. I've been wanting to watch Calypso on the channel for so long, and finally Calypso ran away with one, folks, and I'm so happy. I think her stock did rise a good bit after the sign, given the Meg Washington Lazarus Drug music feature in it. I think people are a little higher on Calypso. I've always been a Calypso stan. I'm glad the world at large now agrees with me. But we're going to watch Calypso from all the way back in Season 1, but the 2 new episodes we're going to be watching from Season 3 are Exercise and... well, if you didn't read the title of this video or notice my terrible drawing back there, we're going to be watching Dragon. Dragon has been the most requested of this newest batch drop of episodes. I don't even know what you would call it at this point. Season 3 is over, but you know, us here in America kind of got them in chunks. Whatever the last chunk we got before Ghost Basket, The Sign, and Surprise was... Dragon has far and away been the most requested one, so I'm so excited to finally watch this one, man. Finally see what's what the deal is here. A lot of people are telling me I should have done it for my chilly Mother's Day video, and all I know about it is that there's a couple things here and there that I think Bucky, the real estate agent, is mentioned in it, and I there might be one heavier thing, but I'll wait until the episode until I actually watch it to kind of confirm or deny what I think I might have heard, like, third hand about it. But yeah, so we're going to be watching Exercise and Dragon and revisiting Calypso, and I'm so excited to be watching this. So let's scooch over into position as I already thanked you for watching this video, but thanks again for watching this video, for clicking on my dumb little face over there. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like I said, I have a little bit more Bluey content still to go through. I really want to start doing like deeper dives on some of my all-time favorite episodes, kind of a more video essay kind of thing for some of these. I might do a reaction in there as well, like intersperse like little clips of me reacting to the episode with more like video essay-esque bits. I'm still working it out, but I want to at least get through all the newer episodes first. Especially because the video essay thing came in last in my poll for what do you want to see next for Bluey. If you want to see these, I have several of the Bluey videos now, uncut, unedited, over on my Patreon, so if you want to see this or some of the other Bluey ones that I've done, there's a link to that in the description, as well as links to go follow me on Twitch and join my Discord server, where we talk about Bluey and a whole bunch of other shows. And, hey, leave comments for what you want me to revisit in a future video, what you want me to get to next from this Season 3 drop, and you know, just whatever you think of these episodes. Let me know anything you want to know in the comments. If more of you want to call me the Bandit of YouTube, I will accept comments like that as well. But let us finally get started with Bluey Season 3, Episode 39, Exercise, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I forgot to say, my tea for this one is Sleepy Time tea. It seemed really fitting to drink a tea called Sleepy Time while watching Bluey. So, cheers everybody. What are you drinking while you watch this video? I haven't asked that in a while.
Hey Fanny, play exercise playlist.
Is it death metal like mine?
Let's get some exercise. Huh?
I find that progressive death metal is the best thing for running whenever I go
I
running.
need those.
But I'm on my way to work. I'm starting a new job.
Righto. What the?
Oh,
Late for work.
dang. Bandit's the only one here not working.
Bluey is called exercise.
I'm gonna pause right here at the title card. We did have a dumbbell set as a kid, and I definitely did use them as wheels. I would definitely put weights on either side and use them as wheels for stuff. I don't remember for what, but I definitely remember doing that. So I feel bingo here in this one already.
Okay, I can make this work.
Hey, hold the door.
I love all the sound
yes, there
effects.
you go. Thanks. Ooh, I haven't seen you around.
Also, is this his workout playlist that we're hearing
This is my
here?
first day.
Not quite getting me in the mood to pump some iron.
It's a pretty boring job. This is the lift. You push this button. So then push what floor you
That is
want.
good exercise. I've definitely bench pressed my kid before.
Top floor's the best.
You can do it.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can get a little higher probably. Oh gosh.
It's very old.
You know, at least it fits in with what Bandit's trying to do here,
New.
which is pretty cool. Ooh.
Let's take the stairs.
I was gonna say elevator's out now.
So,
Track number 2.
This is your chair. Ooh.
Sounds very
I'll
similar
show
to
you
the
how it
first.
works. You push this lever and it goes
Yep,
lower.
just like I said, bench
Push
pressing my
again,
kid, except
or higher.
normal weights tend to not kick back and flail arms around.
And when I get
You know,
lower,
it does take me a little bit long. Oh my gosh, now that's insane.
Come on, I'll show
Absolutely
you
could
the
not do
cafeteria.
that. This is a really fun episode.
So this is the cafeteria.
It's weirding me out that he's counting as his arms are going down as opposed to going up.
You want soy sauce?
Yes, please. No.
I would eat a bingo roll.
And dip. Here you go.
Ah, look at the
Thanks
gnome.
for showing me around. I'm going to start work now. Worry the boss loves ping pong. Come on.
Hey!
Ready? Ready.
Oh, is this sprints back and forth? This is so fun.
Bluey, get there. Get there.
I'm not gonna make it.
Is he gonna go right in the shrubs? Yep.
Whoa.
Oh god, look at his legs.
Wait, what is my job?
Don't we all ask the same thing?
Down here. What are you sneaking off to the fun park? Come on.
Ah,
Just
ditching
a
work, huh?
Go on the roller coaster. What if the boss sees us? Look, your boss.
The boss loves roller coasters. Oh, I see those arms starting to shake. He's got the...
Oh, goodness.
I thought he was gonna be the roller coaster though. Yeah, he's the roller coaster. Put them on his shoulders and just run across the yard. I did that to my kid the other day. Yep, see, there he goes. I hope he doesn't like drop bingo or something. Aw.
That was so much fun. I told
Is that supposed to be one of those pictures of like you riding the ride that you pay like $20 for or something?
Thanks so much
Oh.
for showing me around.
Yo, he's gotta be hurting
Sorry
after
I
all
didn't
this.
Go to the fun park straight away. I'm your boss. What? Really? Yeah, and I'm happy. Hey,
No, it's a fun job. I wish my job was to go to the fun park every day.
the exo
Yo, step
here
off the
is
elevator, please. I'm starting to get
part of
stressed.
this company.
Yep, elevator's out again. Let's take the
I
stairs.
really should get this lift fixed.
Yep.
What actually is my job? Oh, that's easy. You just hold this. Oh,
Oh. Aw.
I told you it was boring.
My wife has me do that to her leg
Great
as well.
job, though.
To like kind of loosen up tension in her back or sciatica.
Ever.
Hi, boss. I'm back with your cup of tea.
I said I wanted 11 sugars.
Oh no.
Sorry.
New job. Tackle
Oh no. Yo, they're sharing the Fitbit? It's gonna contaminate with everybody else's steps. I have thought about it, like attaching my phone to my kid so that he gets like steps, because my phone is my fitness tracker kind of thing.
120 over 80, excellent.
Pretty
Gotta
good.
say, Bandit, you're in great shape. Have you been going to the gym?
Nah, it's been coming to me.
Nice. Oh, that was so fun. I love that. That was a really fun episode. It was, you know, I don't know necessarily like what I would say if there was any kind of a lesson or anything like that. It was just a lot of really fun, creative, good times, right? I love that though, because I know there's been some episodes like the garage sale episode with Doreen where he's kind of sitting there like going like in the mirror going like, it's only a couple pounds. Like he's kind of like really feeling self-doubt about himself kind of. And other episodes where he wants to go for a run or a jog or something, he gets caught up doing stuff with the kids. Like he said, now the gym comes to me. That was just a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. It was, you know, not every episode has to have like a deep-seated like lesson to learn or super emotional moments. It was just good fun, and I loved it. That was a good one. And now let us go and, as I attempt to find Calypso, all the way back in season 1. My intention was to do the fairest, closest poll that I've ever done. I feel like I came close last time. I forgot what it was that ended up winning that poll. But whatever it was the closest poll I had ever run. So I kind of took like 3 of the same options from that one and kind of tacked on a 4th one, thinking, hey, maybe we'll get there. Maybe this will finally be the one that's like 26, 25, 25, 24 or something like that. But no, Calypso ended up not even a plurality, a majority of the votes with like 54%. Completely ran away with it. So I don't know if my pleas last time for please vote for Calypso, I'm gonna put her on the poll every time until she wins, actually got through to people or what. But here we are. We're finally watching Calypso. I can finally figure out another episode to put in its place in the polls. This is, you know, like I said, this is one of my favorite episodes. This is the definition of just a warm, cozy blanket of an episode for me. And I hope you enjoy it as well. I don't know what I'm going to be adding to this other than just like, sweet. But hey, we'll see as we go. But let us start up season 1, episode 17, Calypso, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. All that dancing he does in the intro every time, that probably burns a lot of calories too.
And the rain stopped, and out came the sun.
I don't remember if we had ever seen the teacher before this.
Sister Rain has left.
Her voice is so nice.
Father Sun is home.
And I'm so glad that they, you know, her being a singer, that they have her character singing to the kids as well.
This episode of Bluey is called Calypso.
Was that Bingo that said that?
Calypso, can I please have a gnome from my village?
Well, let's have a look.
That's not much of a village, unfortunately.
Well, the gnome will need a place to sleep.
I just love like how, you know,
You busy, Blue?
she didn't say
This is
build
a
your
fish
village
and
up a
chip
little bigger for the gnome. Just suggesting, oh, well, if a gnome comes here, he'll need a place to sleep. Essentially getting the same result without straight up telling the kid, you gotta do better.
It's crowded in here.
It sure is. I might have to move out soon.
Did you know that a fish and chip shop just opened?
And I love this. I love how all the other kids are playing like their own games and everything. Yet Calypso finds ways to like tie all the kids together and get them all to interlink what they're doing in with everybody else.
Indy is looking for somewhere to live.
Just like right there.
And the terriers have
One of you can get a job at the fish and chip shop. Indy's looking for somewhere to live to move out to.
Now you are here to protect the kingdom.
Yes, Calypso.
I love the terriers too. I love that there's just an axe taped to one of the pillows.
Can I please have a gnome now?
Also, that kid's name is Pretzel, right? The kid who doesn't want to play with anybody.
I made a place for her to sleep.
Lovely. but she'll also need a forest for her morning walk.
Oh, yeah.
Once again,
Hi, Bluey.
giving a
Ooh,
suggestion
you have so
without
many
straight up telling her
customers.
she needs to do
I'm
better,
home.
right?
I'm moving out. Ooh, where to? I don't know.
Hi, Indy. You want to move into my house?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
Rusty.
rent the upstairs room for $10 bucks.
Great. But I don't have any dollar bucks.
Get a job.
Maybe you need a job.
Yep.
Yeah. I could be a waitress
And see here,
for Bluey.
also Rusty being the other best character, also suggesting, like, Calypso definitely would have come by and said, like, maybe you can get a job, Indy.
Not right.
But here we see Rusty, the other goat of the series, doing that.
So can I have a gnome now?
And Calypso's
That's
so
looking
patient.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you can think of that a gnome might enjoy?
She's so patient, kind, and sweet to the kids.
Here's your
Wonderful
cup of
teacher.
tea. Are the fish and chips almost ready? Almost, but we're out of fish. Do you need protecting yet? Not yet.
But she will. She will need protecting later.
Would you like some fish and chips, terriers? Yes, please.
Except we're all out of fish.
But it might just be chips because we're out of fish. Okay.
All the kids are so cute.
Ow. Okay.
And once again,
These are sacks of chips.
just to pause real quick, once again, this is an episode that doesn't particularly have a huge lesson other than just, what you can maybe take away to encourage maybe your kid to play with somebody else, or a teacher to like say, oh, maybe I can start incorporating some of this stuff. For the general population at large, there's no like real lesson to learn here, aside from those kind of small things. Nothing in your face, right? But, and what was the point I was gonna make here? It's just such a nice, sweet, gentle episode. I mentioned about how patient Calypso is, and I think that's one of the biggest things because, especially when you're dealing with, myself having a kid, I always try to relate these in with myself as well. When he doesn't listen or doesn't, do something when I ask or dilly-dallies on his way to the bathroom. I feel like I complain about that every video here, but it's the one constant in my life. It's just how patient Calypso is, like with Honey, with all the other kids, how she just kind of constantly always walks around and just keeps the same tone of voice, nice and calm, and just, she's always humming and kind of singing, just a real calming, gentle presence. And I feel like that's something that a lot of the parents can also take away without even really thinking about it. Let's all try to be a little bit more like Calypso, shall we? The singing or the humming once again. No, she didn't even have to ask this time.
Look at this.
And sure enough, there it is. To go from just what it was to this in such a short time is insanity. The attention to detail is so good here. Even the crosswalk and crossing the street right there.
Is it ready for a gnome to come and live here?
Absolutely.
Of course it is.
And I love that even Honey kept coming back to make sure to ask, can I have a gnome now, without saying well, I'm good. I'll just grab the gnome myself.
Invading Romans. There you go.
It's a lot of
Take
chips.
them to the terriers. Okay, Bluey. The gnome watches over all the people. Indy, no!
We need
You're
protecting.
from my village.
Terriers! The village needs protecting.
Finally. And even just right when they were about to become invading Romans, right?
Oh, hi, terriers.
They finally had something that they needed to protect, right?
Well, thank goodness for the terriers.
Thank goodness for the terriers, indeed.
Well, I guess you can sit in my boat if you want.
Oh, thanks. I won't take up much room.
And this is
Fisherman.
this part
I
is
can
so
see.
sweet coming up here.
Have you caught anything?
Not yet.
And that's how it goes when you fish, right?
They'll bite eventually.
Also true.
Oh, if you do catch a fish, let me know.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Yeah. I love this episode so much. And it's just it's so sweet too, because and this is now I guess the second episode that I've talked about here on the channel, where we kind of have a similar thing with Daddy Drop Off with Bingo and Leela. How it was, you know, told from the perspective of Leela, who was new at the school, didn't have any friends. Whereas here it was just, you know, I don't know if Pretzel was new here or just didn't want to play with anybody, having a rough day, kind of, so to speak. You know, the fact that she said, like, there's someone I'd like you to meet kind of leads me to believe that maybe Pretzel is kind of new and doesn't really know anybody. So just kind of the whole, here's how you can introduce, you know, someone to a group or like someone to somebody new. We see different shades of it, whereas it's, you know, kid focused, like in Daddy Drop Off, how Bingo just kind of walks in and immediately says like, hey, I need a wind up, you come be my friend right here, and then they immediately became best friends. Or, you know, at the gentle persuasion of the teacher, right? You know, she never said like you should go play with somebody. It was just like, whenever you want to play, just let me know and I'll you know, play with you, basically. Like, whatever the rules of the game you want to play, I'll adhere to that and be, once again, patience. What we see with everybody. Pretzel being the biggest recipient of the patience. Like, yes, we mentioned Honey keeps coming back time and time again and saying like, oh, well, it's going to need a forest, it's going to need more of a village, you know, all this stuff. Whereas Pretzel is just like, whenever you're ready, like, we'll do it on your time, not mine. And maybe that's what I need to take away from it. My kid will make his way to the potty eventually and will not have an accident. Everything's going to be fine. Who cares if he takes sidetracks to all the other rooms on the way to the potty? But yeah, I love that episode so much. I'm so glad it finally won in the poll, just because it's like I said, it's just like a warm blanket, cozy episode for me that I just absolutely love. And now Dragon, the most anticipated one, had to save this one for last. The description here, very opaque, as it were. Bluey asks Dad to help her draw a dragon. So I feel like anything could happen here. And like I said, I think I guess before we start the episode, I think I've heard, like, I don't know if it was just like just a small little detail or something that concretely happens, but, you know, one of the running fan theories is that Chili had in the past had a miscarriage in the show episode when Bluey and Bingo are acting out how her parents met and got married and everything. The scene where she, you know, one of the kids has a balloon in her belly that's supposed to be Bluey, and it pops, and you see Bandit immediately go and like take Chili's hand, and they both kind of look really emotional about it. People are like, maybe there's something there, and there's been small hints here and there. I think I might have heard that Dragon confirms that, but I'm not 100% sure. Anything can happen in about 7 minutes. But before we move on, one thing I remembered I wanted to say is, because that was a season 1 episode, I don't know if that actually was Bluey's voice, but because it's so many years younger and the voice is very much more childlike, I confused it for Bingo, because I'm used to newer episodes where Bingo, you know, they're both a little older, but Bingo sounds now like Bluey did back then. So that's what's in the video right there. But hey, let us... I'm nervous for this one. Dragon, Season 3, Episode 43. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Bingo! I wonder if they're ever going to throw in the Bingo intro to just throw us for a loop again, for like just when we least expect it. We get this episode of Bingo is called Bingo intro.
Dad, can you help me draw a dragon?
I was going to say, that's a monkey, not a dragon.
No, but I'm not a very good drawer.
I have never sympathized more with Bandit in my life than in this one moment when he said, I'm not that good of a drawer, because I'm also not that good of a drawer. I had to use a reference for freaking Trogdor back here. A reference for drawing an S with a muscly arm coming out of it and just the most basic of dragon features. So let's see how this dragon that Bandit draws looks.
See what I mean?
Am I?
That's
a
not
good
bad,
drawer?
actually.
You're a great drawer. But why have you got a sandwich stuck to your back?
Oh, I love this.
Fairy wings. Can't you tell?
A sandwich. Oh, no.
yeah,
Maybe
of
she's
course.
not the best drawer.
If you can fly, then I'll need a horse. This is Doug.
It's a terrible
That looks
horse.
more like a donkey.
Yeah, horses are hard to draw.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Wow, that's
Chili's horse is amazing.
beautiful.
Also, I love the different animation styles for how everybody else is drawing.
Well, I'm not that good.
Yo, horses running are really hard to animate. That's why JoJo's Part 7 hasn't come out yet. Yo, Bingo doing donuts. I love
This
this.
is an old-timey elfie story.
Bingo, do you want to come with us to find the dragon?
Bingo acting a little muffin-esque there.
When suddenly...
Whoa,
Is that the dragon?
It's one of those dudes.
Don't you know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Bluey isn't the best drawer.
Humpty Dumpty?
Bingo's a pretty good drawer,
It's
though.
not the dragon. It's Humpty Dumpty.
Are you
Aw.
sure, Bluey?
Oh no.
Yes.
She's getting
Dragon
discouraged.
hiding somewhere else.
Well, that's good. Humpty Dumpty is friendly.
Oh no. R.I.P. Bandit.
It's all joking.
Ugh.
Bluey, Mandy, me and
Yo,
Jack.
Chili's a ranger. Bluey's a sorcerer. Bandit's the fighter. Bingo is... What class would that be? Bingo can be a druid, and the motorcycle is her animal familiar.
Unscramble the eggs.
Yo, they're very scrambled.
So, the first
Yo, they even had like a Final Fantasy like victory dance thing.
Let's ask the wise old talking tree.
Oh, yeah. Where the dragon
Oh, how
is.
terrible is this
So
talking
look
tree gonna
where
look?
the wise old-
Oh, my hand's sore from drawing all these leaves. Could you draw it, Bluey?
Oh no, is it gonna be half great and half... Oh no, she is discouraged.
Oh yeah, how's it going?
I love that even the music was kind of pathetic there.
Wait, no!
Oh no!
Know what trees hate?
You know, I was ready to make jokes about the Great Deku Tree from Zelda, Wispy Woods from Kirby, but I got nothing for this one. I guess maybe the Whomping Willow?
Here for the night.
Moon. That's great. I can tell that Chili drew the forest
Want some rabbit,
itself.
Bluey?
It's a chicken.
Yo, I love
Sure
that even
there
the
isn't a
food.
dragon anymore.
Aw.
Bluey, can you cast a memory spell on your dad?
Go, this is me. I'm 6 years old. I'm at school drawing pictures of cars.
That's a lot of cars.
I
It's
love
3.
drawing cars.
What little boy doesn't?
Ugh, Bucky Dunstan. He was in my class. I think he's a real estate agent now.
Yep, he
Doesn't
is.
look like a car.
I kind of gave up drawing cars after that.
Aw.
Gave up.
So Bluey, don't be like me.
There I am, 7 years old.
Aw.
Drawing horses. Could never get them to look right. Why do
Looks
I
like a
never
cow.
get the Picture.
Who is that?
That's my mum. Your
Hmm.
grandma.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Have we ever met her?
Not as good as the one in the picture. Keep practicing. You'll get better.
That's so sweet.
Just don't ever give up, Chili.
And she is better. Look at her now.
That's the difference.
Your mum sounds nice.
Yeah, she was.
Aw. So she is gone.
Traveled on.
And Bluey never met her, or only met her when she was very young.
The dragon's cave.
And once again, they were doing the little victory dance.
I can't see a dragon. Uh-oh.
That's the Grail, though.
Here it comes.
That's a decent dragon. Better than I could do.
Oh, that is a cool dragon.
That is a cool dragon.
Good. Well, it's okay.
It's
For a
really
7-year-old.
for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's got pink wings.
Oh, it's gonna eat. Oh, never mind. It's gonna.
The fairy jumps.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, that's why you don't wear the furry jocks to the fire. Oh, he's naked. Good thing he's a terrible artist, so it doesn't make anything of a difference. Turn him into a handbag?
The entrance is blocked. We're doomed.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
What's this?
What you cooking? Oh, he drew a car. He didn't give up on it.
Just need to.
He's gonna put his own horse down. He's like, I have this now.
Come on, Dad.
Oh, never mind. He's just gonna stuff it in the trunk.
Mom, are you ready?
You're not coming, are you?
Hmm.
Thank you.
Was that what people were referring to as the other member of their family? Hey folks, I wanted to cut in real quick here for the rare addendum that I hardly ever do to these, but I'm editing the video right now and I realize I kind of messed up in my analysis here, and it kind of feeds into how I talk about reactions in general towards the tail end of my analysis. But it's super important that you go into these without any preconceived notions on what you're about to see or any ideas that got put in your head, because I was so caught up with the seeing that I had seen an article somewhere that Chili's miscarriage had been confirmed, and then also somehow thinking that was equated to happening in the dragon episode, that I kind of totally misinterpreted the ending here with her saying goodbye to the horse. Yes, it is a family member that's no longer with them, but it's not her unborn child that she lost. It was her mother. Obviously, it's when you watch an episode and things are just kind of happening and you're trying to think of what to say, sometimes super obvious things like that just kind of escape you. So I kind of did my whole analysis kind of thinking that it was about her, moving on from saying goodbye to her unborn child that she lost. So just a lot of the analysis remains the same because it is still the loss of a family member, essentially, someone very, very close to you. But given the context of the episode, given that her mother encouraged her to draw more, it's obviously her saying goodbye to her mother, and kind of the art is what she holds on to that her mother really encouraged. So like I said, the rest of the analysis from here should be fine, but should I ever mention it, just know that that's kind of what I was running with for that. All right, back to past me. It's a little heartbreaking. Like I was fine until I actually started talking about it and kind of explaining like my thought process and justifying it to myself. That was a beautiful episode, man. I really liked that one. I think I need to take a second, y'all. I didn't need the tissue that I grabbed, but I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. But yeah, that was such a good episode. I feel like recently I was talking with my wife about, what episode did I put on? We were all as a family, we were picking episodes, like we'd let our kid pick one, then my wife picked one, then I picked one. And I put on Rain because my wife had never seen it fully. And I said, this is like a really beautiful episode, and just watch it. It's another, maybe I'll put that in the poll next time. It'd be weird, like I do Rain and then I don't talk throughout the whole reaction, just to kind of, fit in with the theme of the episode itself. But we watched that one because I really like it. It's fantastic. And she said, well, that was really good. That's one of the highest rated ones. And I went and I pulled up like IMDb to see the highest rated stuff. The Sign has surpassed Sleepy Time for highest rated episode. So there's that. I never thought that would ever happen. It might be back down now. That was a couple weeks back. But I kind of just blazed through kind of the top 10, and I remember seeing Dragon in there. And with good reason, I think. I don't know if I myself would put it as a top 10 episode because there's other ones I'm more intimately familiar with. This is just, I finished watching it 2 minutes ago now at this point. There's a lot more episodes that I'm more intimately familiar with that are a lot closer to me personally than this one that I just watched, and we'll have to sit and process and edit through, watch again, kind of everything. But it had a lot of aspects that I really, really enjoy. I love in animation when they can use other animation styles to like kind of tell a story or do something. And here we got to see like everyone else's drawings and how like Bandit was just basically glorified stick figures, kind of like how I would draw. Bluey was like a kid, like, trying to be better, but, getting discouraged as it went on. Chili with her wonderfully detailed things and really smooth animation. Bingo with her just kind of crayon scribbles and everything. And they all came together and nothing really felt out of place. It was very well animated. I loved watching it just for that aspect of it. And that, I think, for the most part was, yes, there was the whole don't get discouraged. Like that was like, I was talking about the big lesson in the last couple ones, how that was, kind of missing from exercise. It was just a fun time. Aside from just the importance of exercise and finding your motivation to do it right. But, and Calypso having a couple messages hidden in there that you really have to like look to see. This was the most blatantly in your face message that we got for the whole, set of 3 tonight. Don't give up on the things that make you happy, and practice the things. You're not going to be good. You're not going to be like a master at something just starting. Things take practice, things take time. I was gonna make a joke about myself, like, and I think that would probably be conceited if I said like, oh, I couldn't do a reaction like this when I first started. I probably couldn't. I at least have had years in front of a camera, in front of people, so I kind of knew from the start how to carry myself. But as far as like the things to say, the cadence, trying to, find times to interject and speak, that all comes with practice and experience, just making videos. I've now been making reaction videos for almost 2 years now, I think. I started in 22, so in I think September or August it'll be 2 years doing this, and I'm loving it. And I feel like I've learned things as I went and everything. Imagine if I just did my first couple ones and they didn't get a particular amount of views. Actually, that's a lie. My Hell of a Boss ones actually did pretty well compared to what I was doing at the time. So it kind of really encouraged me from the start. But I get fed random reactions to stuff that have like, 12 views, 4 views, something like that, 60 views. And I'm just like, I feel, I don't want to say I feel bad, because everyone starts that way for the most part. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm really lucky that my stuff kind of, immediately, a bad video for me to start was still like 100 views, right? I think when I started up Moon Girl or so, that was kind of the first one that I did. And I'm like, oh, fewer people are watching this one, but it would still pull 100, 200 viewers per episode, right? And even like the Infinity Train ones that aren't super, super well watched, also around 200 per episode. But regardless, I think I would have been really discouraged had, I just uploaded my first couple of videos and they got like 3 views or something like that, right? And I could definitely see myself being in Bluey's shoes. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not good at this. Why aren't people watching? But as I've gone and I've kept with it, like I now even know, like, not every episode needs to be like, not every video needs to be like thousands of views, everything, because it's super rare that I get that. This video will probably do pretty well. I'll probably the title will probably be something referring to Dragon, and it'll be me kind of going like, or something from the end of the episode, and a nice little shot of all 4 of them drawn together in that way. But and I think by virtue of that alone, that's gonna make it do pretty well compared to some of the other ones I've done. But not every video needs to be that. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I've learned, is to not get discouraged when just a video underperforms. I spent months of my life making that Creed video essay. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. I wrote a script for it. I spent so much time editing it. I took time off doing reactions because I wanted to finish the Creed video. And it's sitting at like 200 views right now. And I still think it's the best thing I've ever made, but just nobody watched it. And yes, it stung. It was disappointing because of how much work I put into it. But at the same time, I know that like I'm fine. Like, I wasn't counting on that being like the video that I make that's gonna like, this is the one that's gonna get me to 100,000 subscribers or whatever like that. It was just a video I really wanted to make, and I made it because I had fun making it. Yes, it was a lot of work, but it was very fulfilling. And like I said, I think it's the best thing I've ever made. Just I guess if you take one thing away from this video, go watch my Creed video I put up in April. Just search Hey Tallman Creed song ranking or whatever, somehow. Just go through my videos and scroll down and find it there. Please, if I can get just 5 more views on that video, I'll be a happy boy. But hey, I loved Dragon so much. Exercise was a lot of fun. Calypso is a favorite of mine. This was a really good set of 3, I think, tonight. Like I said, I have enough for 2 more videos after this for season 3. I think there's 4 episodes I haven't seen now. I don't know what they entail. Nothing really has the buzz that Dragon did, but I'm sure they're going to be lovely. Exercise itself was, I don't want to say a surprise of how much fun I had with it, but it was just a really fun, good time. I loved it. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for the rest of these. But hey, with all that being said, whenever I do make those, please make sure you come back and watch them. After I went on that whole spiel about not giving up on your dreams and how these videos do well, I'd like them to continue doing well. So please, if you see me put out another Bluey video, give it a watch, give it a like, tell your friends who like Bluey, right? And I don't think I have too much else to say. So once again, like I said, just, leave a like on this video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of these episodes. Was my read-in on Dragon correct at the end there? Thank you to whoever put that out into the world and kind of put that in my brain, because I feel like that helped me kind of comprehend the ending a little bit better. I could definitely see somebody else watching it being like, what's that about? But and no fault to them for it. They didn't specifically come out and say it. Yeah, that kind of got me there emotionally at the end. But yeah, let me know what you thought of these episodes. Episodes you'd like to see me revisit in the future. I always love revisiting those, and just anything you want to tell me, like I said. And with all that being said, I will catch you next time, whenever that may be, for some more Bluey. Take it easy, everybody.